Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Rams versus Steelers NFL matchup on Sunday, October 22nd, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day. Sportschatplace.com, Pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, Pickdawgz.com. Just click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of your purchase of $19 or more. We now also have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays, and while these aren't for everyone, they're meant for people who make big bets. I make big bets. I know a lot of you do as well. So call or text the number, talk to a live person. I'll answer all your questions. I know you'll love it. But let's get to this one. We've got the Rams taking on the Steelers, and this is one of those games between two teams that kind of hanging out in the middle of the pack. The Steelers 3-2 on the season after that opening home loss against the 49ers that we were kind of like, are the Steelers going to be really, really bad this year? Meanwhile, the Rams, a couple years removed from their Super Bowl win, muted expectations after a horrible season a year ago. And, meanwhile, the Rams have come back and they have looked like a good team. They haven't, been able to hold on to a lot of those star players that they had in that Super Bowl win. But at the same time, they've held on to a lot of the key pieces. Their quarterback, their nose tackle, some guy named Aaron Donald, right? I mean, he is a difference maker. He is a guy that you just can't replicate. There's a lot of guys out there that you can kind of get by with this guy. Well, this guy runs fast, and we might not be able to replace his numbers, with one guy, but we can replace it with two guys, and, that sort of situation. You can't replace a talent like an Aaron Donald, and we're seeing him come through in a big way in a lot of these games. That win last week against the Cardinals, he was absolutely dominating, and even in that loss against the Eagles, man, they still had to account for him. He is just an absolute beast out there. And the win at Indy against the Colts, once again, this guy can just flat out play. Matthew Stafford, he's got two receivers that are like Cooper Kupp now. He's got Cooper Kupp and Nakua. So he's got two guys that are always open, and that's a very, very good thing to have because Stafford does have a rifle arm. He doesn't have good touch. He makes some horrible decisions, and that's because he can throw the ball so hard. But man, if he can have open receivers, he can certainly get the ball to him, and that's exactly what he's been able to do this season. The Steelers coming off of a bye week, but they also had a win over the Ravens prior to that, and it was probably their best game that they played all season, coming off of that loss to the Texans. I think this one's going to be a real knockdown, drag-out type game. And, while I'm leaning to the Rams, I think this game stays under the total. I'm going to take the under, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.